It's an All Yaqi Shave featuring their Lost Treasure shaving soap and their Final Cut brass adjustable razor. We're going to build a lather and we're going to have a shave coming up next. Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's MarkWithGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. We're going to have an All Yaqi Shave today featuring Yaqi wet shaving gear that was kindly sent to the channel by Grace Chen and everyone at Yaqi. Grace and everyone at Yaqi, thank you very, very much. We're going to kick it off with their brand new artisan shave soap that they make in collaboration with Master Soap Creations. This one is called Lost Treasure. Boy, oh boy, is this great. We'll put the scent notes and description on the bottom of the screen. This is an homage to 1 million. Really a terrific, terrific scent, and it promises some great, great performance in that they have a new exclusive soap base for Yaqi only. Okay, so that's what we got with that. We're also using this beautiful Yaqi Caramel Cat Whiskers synthetic shaving brush. Check that handle out. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely fantastic. A really nice synthetic knot. I believe this is 24 millimeter. If I'm incorrect, I'll put the information on the screen, but I believe that's a 24 millimeter knot. And check out the coin on the bottom of that handle there. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. And it's raised a little bit too, so you can kind of feel the patterns of the letters and logo and that sort of thing. That's really, really a nice touch. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful shaving brush. We're also going to use their brass, the Final Cut adjustable razor. We've already reviewed their zinc alloy version of the Final Cut and their stainless steel adjustable razor, and this is the brass version of those designs. And we're also going to put on screen a chart of the blade gaps of each of those, so you can see that it is tuned a little more to the aggressive side. Now, I've got 3 days worth of beard growth here, which is why we're using this razor. And I'm going to keep it to the milder end, 3 and lower. So I can tell you that it has a little bit of a growl. So if you're looking for a razor that has a little more aggression, that sort of thing, you might want to check out Yaqi's Final Cut razors in zinc alloy, stainless steel, and now in brass. So we'll kind of compare the brass with the stainless steel and the zinc alloy and see how it compares with smoothness, efficiency, that sort of thing. We're also going to use a Dorco Titan razor blade because this is what we use in the stainless steel adjustable razor, the Yaqi stainless steel adjustable razor. So we're going to use the Dorco Titan razor blade. And we also have their plastic shaving bowl right here. It has a brush rest built into the handle. This is the dark blue color. It comes in a variety of colors. Very lightweight, but looks to be made out of nice high impact plastic. It also has a nice raised design. It's very, very smooth on the bottom there to help whip up a lather. So that we're going to build a lather there. We're going to do a brush load and then build a lather in the bowl. So that's kind of what we got going on. Also, this is not a Yaqi item, but one I wanted to point out to you. We've been using the Parker adjustable razor and brush stand, and I want to thank Jeff Palmer for very kindly sending this to the channel. Check out the St. Patrick's Day, the March 17th, 2025 episode of the Monday Morning Mailbag, and you'll see this in action and also a review on the March 10th, 2025 Monday Morning Mailbag, where Jeff Palmer also gives his review. Jeff, thank you very, very much. So that's kind of what we got going on. I'm not going to do a hot towel. I'm not going to do a pre-shave lather, but I'm going to do a pre-shave wash. So I am going to scoop out some shave soap. We'll scoop it out right now. Okay, and I'm going to get, right here, going to get, oh man, that's, yeah, just to show you. Wow, this is, hey, look at that. Look how that's coming out. It's a little harder than I thought. Okay, I'm going to use that much. It's a little harder than I thought. Wow. And we're going to, yeah, that's not bad at all. So we're going to press that into the bottom of the bowl. And about that much. I think I got enough. See how that came off there? Okay. Oh, that's a nice scent. That's a nice scent. We'll put the lid back on. And the scoop came courtesy of Barry Bedford from A Texan Shaves. Thanks again, Barry. And there it is on the bottom. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some water. No, you know what? I'm not. Yeah, well, I was thinking. No. You know what? I'm not going to do it this way. Nope, I'm not going to do it this way. I am going to do a brush load. I've changed my mind. Let me take this. Again, kind of gave us a nice idea of what we're going to do, but no, change of plan. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking before I started the video that maybe I should do a brush load. You know what? And that's what I'm going to do. I think the way this soap is, because it is a little harder, I'm going to do a brush load rather than a scoop. But you saw how it scooped, so that kind of gives you an idea of how it scoops. And I only have a little bit. Let me scrape out that. Only have a little bit left in there. That'll help. But what we'll do is we'll put some hot water in the bowl. We'll put some hot water on top of the tub. I'll do my pre-shave wash, and then we'll come back to build this lather. Hey, well, kind of zigging and zagging here this time around. But nothing wrong with that. I bet you were surprised as well, as much as I was. All right, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to go ahead and do my pre-shave wash. I'll come back. We'll build a lather, so hang in there with me. Okay, we finished our pre-shave wash, and I used Pacific Shaving Company's Bamboo Pre-Shave Scrub right there. So let's get this hot water out of the lathering bowl here. We'll dump that into the sink. And here's the hot water that's been sitting on top of the Lost Treasure shave soap. And here is my Yaqi caramel shaving brush. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and do a brush load. I think this soap is more suited or better suited for a brush load. And look what we got here. Wow, look at that. Man, look at that. I got a nice brush load right there. That's pretty darn nice. Hasn't creamed up around the container, the edges of the container, but it appears to have given me a really nice brush load. Now, if we need a little more, we'll go back in. I got a little bit of water, just a little bit of water left on the bottom there, and a little bit of remnant soap from the scrape, and I'm holding it with my thumb through the handle there. So we're going to go ahead and start building this lather, and looks like it's developing very nicely, and I like this scent. The scent is very nice, and it's not overpowering. Seems to be just the right amount. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get a little more water. We're going to need a little more water, so I'm dipping in there. 3 days worth of beard growth, and I want a nice amount of lather with nice coverage, and it looks like I'm getting it here. This is really developing nicely. I think I gave it enough of a brush load to where I'm going to need more water. A little more water here. Okay, here we go. Real nice handle on this shaving brush. Really lets me grasp the end of it to the center where that indentation is and get a really nice hold of it. Looks to be a really nice, soft, synthetic fiber with some good backbone. Moderate to a little more backbone than moderate is what my initial impression is. But it looks great. And oh man, look at that. We're getting there. Let me just get a little more water here. Wow, just a little more. There's that tone drop that we like so much. Wow, we're getting heaps of lather. Man, oh man, oh man. And you know what? What's nice about this bowl, it's not overflowing. It's deep enough to contain that nice creamy yogurty lather in there without overflowing. That's nice. And those raised areas on the bottom of the bowl, nice and smooth, and they're helping create a really, really dense lather. Look, I got heaps and heaps now. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Boom, lather. Check that out. Wow. That's great. All right, let's go. Let's paint this on. 3 days worth of beard growth here. And then after we get this painted on, we will load the blade and see how stable the lather remains. But you know, we've reviewed Master Soap Creations shave soaps in the shave den before, and they're wonderful. They do lather a treat. Now this is a kind of a new soap base exclusively for Yaqi by Master Soap's Creation. Master Soap's Creation. If I recall correctly. Now I do need a head shave. I'll probably do a head shave tomorrow. Maybe review another razor. Maybe use this shave soap again. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Look at that, man. Look at the coverage I've got on that. And look how much I have there. Wow. That's great. You know, I just added a little bit of water as I went, and I really hit on this beautiful, creamy, yogurty consistency. Really, really nice texture. Good density. Not overly heavy on the face, and just great coverage. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. I've got 3 days worth of beard growth. I'll make sure I get my chin there. And look at this great coverage I've got. Look at that. Man. That's great. Okay, and we're going to use the brush rest like that. Isn't that great? Yeah, that's great. And we're going to set it down over here like this. And I'm going to rinse my hand off here a little bit. And I got a towel over here. And here's my Dorco razor blades. And we're going to open this up. New pack. Okay, so here's the, let me put that aside so it doesn't get wet. There's the Dorco, there's the Dorco Titan razor blades right there. Let me open this up a little bit. Now, okay, so there it is right there. I'm going to set it aside, and then we'll get that. Now, we're going to go ahead and open this up. This is a 2-piece razor, just like the stainless steel version. And you undo it like that, and it has a nice long threaded post that grabs this inner mechanism here. This is a tab and slot configuration, 100% brass, and it adjusts from 1 to 6. Again, we'll put those stats on screen at some point. I don't want to cover up the action here. So we'll put those up there again so you can get a look at the blade gaps from 1 to 6 for each of those razors. So here's the Dorco Titan blade right here, and we're just going to insert it like that. And again, really nice because that blade falls right into the cap, and those tabs stick right through the blade, which allows me to very accurately attach the base plate with the slots. So the blade isn't going to get kicked out of alignment. Everything lines up very nicely. Okay, and now I'm really snugging it up there. Yeah, that's nice. Boy, that's going to stay nice and secure. All right, so there we are at level 1. I'm going to turn it up to level 3. And this is getting up there for me with this razor. I probably won't go above level 3, to be perfectly honest with you. So there is level 3 right there, okay? And we're going to heat this up under some hot water, and we're going to get to this shave. So here we go. Wow, 3 days worth of beard growth. And again, look how nice and stable this lather has remained on my face. Really, really nice. Master Soap Creations. Terrific shave soap. Absolutely fantastic. So, here we go. Heating it up under some hot water. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Yeah, boy, that did a nice job. That's nice and smooth. That is very, very nice and smooth. Now, I think the brass is a little smoother than the stainless steel, to be perfectly honest with you. At least this is my first impression of it. I'd have to use them side by side, but I think this has got a little more smoothness. Boy, that's nice. And again, look at that. Lather just moves right out of the way of the blade. So you've got a lot of nice blade exposure while you're shaving here. Now, the shave soap, wonderful slickness and glide. Really, really nice. Very, very nice. Especially since I'm at level 3 on this, which a little more growl than some other adjustable razors at level 3. Say compare the vintage Slim or Fat Boy at level 3. That's a pussycat compared to this thing right here. Yeah, boy, a lot of whisker there. Yeah, did a nice job there, although I think I'm going to have to get some of that again on the lower lip here on the east to west pass, because it's 3 days worth of beard growth, and you want to take the beard down in stages. You don't want to try to get everything in one fell swoop. Oh, yeah. I think on the upper lip, I feel the aggression more so than on the cheeks. So I'm going to let that be, and we'll turn it down to about 2. And then we'll come back and do clean up the rest of that. I probably got a good 70 to 75% of it. But yeah, I think for my upper lip, with this razor, I think turning it down to the milder end of the spectrum is probably a bit better for my shave. Your mileage may vary, but it did a great job on the other areas. But I think up on the upper lip, I'm going to have to turn it down because level 3 with this razor has a little bit of little too much growl for my upper lip, I think. All right, first pass done. Let's rinse. Well, I'm not quite in socially acceptable shave territory because it's 3 days worth of beard growth, but I'm getting there, and I have the impression that this is going to probably be a 2-pass shave, maybe 2-pass shave and a touch-up, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to take it down to level 2 and see how everything cleans up, because usually the second pass for my wet shaves is my money pass. I can do a third pass or a touch-up after that, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on, well, a lot of different factors. I mean, if I'm really enjoying the shave, I'll do that third pass. More times than not, I do the third pass when I'm not on camera. When I'm on camera, I tend to skip the third pass just to move things along. I get a great shave, but that third pass really cleans things up. But, yeah, look at that. This lather is marvelous, and the scent is terrific. When I first received this, and I opened it up immediately, I was thinking, well, where's the scent? It's a little more muted. And as it came up to room temperature, it really blossomed. And it's really blossomed well in the shave den here. And I'm glad that I did a brush load rather than just scraping it out. Because I think it is a little harder than the soap is a little harder than other artisan shave soaps. And man, the lather is just marvelous, marvelous coverage, as you can see, and I've got so much here. And I would think that fewer swirls of the brush, and I would have just as much lather as I have right now. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we're going to turn this down to 2. Right there. Will be a 2 right there. Okay? And we're going to heat that up again a little bit. And we're going to go with pass number 2 at level 2, east to west, across the grain. Did a nice job on the chin. Really, really nice. And I'm looking at this, and everything is nice and snugged up and secure. Nothing has loosened up. Boy, I did a nice job on the chin. It really did. Now, let's get the upper lip. If this proves to be a little too much, I'm going to turn it down to, like, say, 1.5, maybe even 1. Let's see. Yeah, that seems to be quite a bit. Well, that's doing quite a job there. I am going to go ahead and just put a little more protection up there, like that. And we're going to turn this down to like 1.5. All right, so there it is, 1.5 right there, all right? And we'll get the remainder of the upper lip here. Oh, that's nice. Now, I tend to be fussy with all those little bits up underneath there. This did a wonderful job. At the lower settings, lower level settings, for me, depends on your beard type and your skin type, but boy, this was great at 1.5. Very nice and smooth, nice efficiency. And what I like is if I want a little more efficiency, I can just dial it up a little bit. Maybe at 1 3/4 and get that again. I was almost tempted to do that, but I think where we were, at 2 and then 1.5 did a really, really nice job. And nice job. Now, I forgot to mention that the end tabs are enclosed in the razor head, and you can see that the balance and alignment absolutely spot on. So yeah, really, really terrific. Very, very precisely made. So that was good. All right, second pass done. Let's rinse. The shave is done. Wow. This was a nice shave, yeah. Really did a nice job on that upper lip there with that little bit of touch-up. I could probably do a touch-up, maybe a little bit here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do a little bit of touch-up there, right there. And we're going to use a little bit of... and I'm going to keep that at... 1.5. And we'll just do a little bit of a touch-up. Great residual slickness. Really, really terrific. Let me rinse this off. Oh yeah, that's a great shave. That's really, really wonderful. Man, I think I'm on my way to BBS. Right now I'm in upper darn fine shave territory, approaching BBS. No kidding. I think maybe upper darn fine shave, lower BBS. 2 passes, a little bit of touch up here. That's pretty remarkable. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my final rinse routine. Warm water rinse, cold water rinse, and then I'll see you on the other side for the alum block. So hang in there with me. Ah, that's marvelous. Great, great rinse routine. Great, great cold water rinse. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Nice shave. Really, really nice shave. Wow, that was terrific. Absolutely marvelous. You know what? This is BBS. This really is. You know, and as that hair retracts, that whisker retracts, definitely going to be a really nice BBS. Yeah, that razor's got a lot of growl. It does have a nice smooth approach. However, well, we'll talk about it here when we wrap up. Let me get the alum block. I'm going to use my Sterling alum block right here, and we'll run this under some cold water. A lot of surface area here, a lot of real estate, which is why we're using it, so we can make quick work of the alum block pass. All right, here we go. Very, very smooth. Yeah, couple of zings here and there, to be honest with you. Not much on the upper lip, though. And that's where, you know, I really felt the razor's aggression. Of course, 3 days worth of beard growth there, so it was a lot of whisker to remove. Man. Oh yeah, that's nice and smooth. Really is. Wow. Terrific. Absolutely terrific. Let me wipe this alum block off here a little bit. And we'll put it back in its case. Yeah, that's dry in there. Put it back in its case and let it dry out the rest of the way. Let me show you the lather. I'm going to skip the witch hazel because this aftershave splash has witch hazel in it. So we are getting that. It's alcohol free. And wow, look at this. Look at that. This shaving soap lather is marvelous. Master Soap Creations, they do a great job. They really, really do. Look at that. Look at that. And I can't tell you, I don't think I splashed in there during my rinse routine, but look at that. That little guy right in there like that. And right here on the brush, I got plenty here. If I want to do a head shave with this, I could probably do that. Man, I have enough for a 4th pass. My gosh, a lot. So I probably didn't have to swirl as much in the initially when we started, but wasn't sure the performance. Wanted to double check. Boy, what a wonderful, wonderful lather from Lost Treasure, Yaqi and Yaqi in collaboration with Master Soap Creations. And of course, here is the bowl with the brush rest right there, and how that works. And this brush was wonderful. A lot of nice performance, very, very soft, good backbone. I think it's great for bowl lathering, and it'll also be great for face lathering as well. So a really, really terrific brush, and the razor did a great job, but it is tuned a little more aggressively than you might be used to, especially if you use a vintage Gillette at, say, 1 to 5 like I do. You'll find that those settings on a vintage Gillette Slim or Fat Boy are much, much milder than what the final cut here in brass gives you. Although, initially, boy, that was really nice and smooth on that first pass. On the meatier areas of my face. On the upper lip here, yeah, I have to tune it down to a little milder setting. But that's the beauty of an adjustable razor. You can just turn that collar and do it on the fly. Next time around, rather than keeping it, say, at level 3, I'm going to turn it right down to, say, 1 3/4 and do that on the first pass like that. And then the second pass will be at the same level, and I think it will just do a great job that way. So long as I remember that it is tuned a little more aggressively and using it at settings of, say, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, possibly 3 with more beard growth, I'll be fine. Anything above that is going to be far too much for me. Your mileage may vary. If you have a more demanding beard, I think that these final cut adjustable razors from Yaqi will really, really suit you well if you have a more demanding beard than mine. So I'll just put that one qualifier in there. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to shake this up, and we're cracking this open for the very, very first time. There we go. Oh, that's marvelous. And again, this has a lot of great skin food ingredients. Very, very calming. Witch hazel. I believe there's rose water in there as well, if I recall correctly. We'll put that on the screen so you can see that. I'm going to be really generous with this too. All right, here we go. We don't have to do the Jimmy V method because there's no alcohol to evaporate, but we'll do it. Just a little tip of the hat to Jimmy V though. All right, let's slap on nothing but the good stuff. Great scent, and yeah, it has a nice, it's very nice and calming. Yeah, that's terrific. Really, really, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that is very nice and calming. Very nice and calming. Yeah, maybe a hint of a little, just a tiny little bit of feedback, but in a good way. I think lets you know that it is really calming the skin down. Yeah, that's terrific. Or maybe it could be that it's tightening up my skin a little bit too. Could be that kind of astringent quality similar to the alum block. Just a guess on my past. Just a guess on my part. Really, really terrific. Boy, the great scent, great performance from both the shaving soap and the aftershave splash. The razor does a great job. It's tuned more aggressively. Just so you know, that's why we displayed the chart, so you know what you're looking at going into purchasing these razors. But again, if you're like me, keep it to the milder side, you'll be fine. If you have a more demanding beard, well then, welcome home. This is going to be a great razor for you. And the Titan blade was very, very nice in this. I am looking forward to using some other razor blades in here, like the Gillette Swede, the Rec Supply Platinum, those kinds of blades. Those are really, really nice, and they're just really, really nice. Like the Dorco Titan, they have this nice coating to them, and that softens that sharpness a little bit, smooths it out a little bit, and I think those kinds of blades are perfect in the final cut razors from Yaqi. And of course, the shaving brush in the bowl. Wow, fantastic performance, and this shaving brush did a great job. So yeah, this was absolutely a fantastic shave. Let me put the lid back on here just for purposes of closing things out, and then we'll open it up and let it dry out later on. But there it is from Yaqi and Master Soap Creations. Lost Treasure. What a great shave soap. Did a great job. No nicks, no cuts, no irritation. 3 days worth of beard growth gone. Did a great job. This is a BBS finish. 2 passes, a little bit of touch up here and there. Did a great job. And of course, this razor really performs splendidly. Although again, just know, tuned to the more aggressive side, got a little more growl than most adjustable razors. But if you know your skin type, you know your beard type, you can adjust those settings. It's adjustable. You adjust those settings and bring it down to the milder end, and you'll be fine. And that's where I'm going to be. As a daily driver, this is probably going to be 2 and 1.5 for me, as well as the other razors in their line of adjustable razors. That's kind of my hunch right now. But need to shave with this a few more times to really understand where I'm going to be adjusting it. But I'm thinking 2, 1.5, 1 for say a 3-pass shave. That's where I'll be on this. Maybe 2.5, 1.5, 1, or 2.5, 2, 1.5. Somewhere in that ballpark. But this was absolutely great. My thanks to everyone at Yaqi, and especially Grace Chen for being the point person in all this. Grace, thank you very much. And thank you to everyone at Yaqi for very kindly passing this gear along and allowing me to share it with all the viewers. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZeraidy, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.